Chapter 10. Planting. Now that the fiesta was over, the people began to think about the weather. Never had the rains held off so long before. Some of the younger men who had almanacs pored over their pages. The old men studied the sky and talked about dry years and muttered the dreaded words, famine and drought. It does not matter, great-grandmother said. If the almanac says it will rain, read the sky. The signs are not that way. On the 12th, the sun was hidden, but the day passed without rain. The 14th began cloudy. A heavy dampness lay over the bush and the village and penetrated the houses. Surely it will rain today, people said. But later the clouds dried out and the sun broke through. The earth steamed, and at night the people slept with the doors to their houses open to get relief from the heat. The next day, too, was cloudy, and a little wind rose but dropped as suddenly as it had come. The clouds passed. And then one night it rained. Tigre woke and heard it pounding on the roof. He lay listening. He knew father was awake too. All night the water came down. Raining was softening the land to receive the seed. Weather was assisting man. Tigre was up before daylight. He gulped down his atole, but even before he finished breakfast, men were passing the house with their planting sticks, going to their milpas. Great-grandmother had Tigre's bag ready. Dog danced around, his small tail wagging frantically with excitement. Father gave Tigre the planting stick and the bag of seed corn and some beans and squash seeds. The chocks have made the earth ready, he said. Make a hole with your stick, drop in the seed. The village streets were full of hurrying men greeting one another gaily. There were men on the road, on the trails, a great surge of men laughing and talking, each with his planting stick and bag of seed corn, each followed by his dog. Others might bush or even burn one's milpa if it were necessary, but every man always did his own planting. In the milpa, the land that had been so dry and hard was wet and soft and compliant, waiting for the seed. Tigre poked a hole with his stick in the rain-broken soil and dropped in a few grains of corn together with some beans and squash seeds. With the edge of his sandal, he covered the hole with earth and stepped on it. Then he made a new hole farther on. Up and down he walked over the field, up and down, dropping his grains of corn in the land prepared by rain.